My name's Pete, I'm 25 and I live in Leigh. I've got a few hobbies. I like photography. My passion is cooking and taking photos of the food. I'm a fairly avid gamer and I've got cystic fibrosis, diabetes, and I'm deaf as well. And that's me. CF is just basically a whole list of problems. It pretty much just affects everything, every little aspect. But basically it just makes it incredibly difficult to breathe. It messes your digestive system up. It just makes things a lot harder than they should be. I think deaf people are treated as, I don't know, slow sort of thing. People will talk to you like you're don't understand what they're saying, which isn't true. You're just not hearing what they're saying. You can understand perfectly. You know, someone could talk about quantum physics, and, or if I knew about that, I'd understand what they were saying. But I just wasn't about to hear what they were saying, so it's complete difference. But some people sort of get that mixed up a little bit. I was on IV antibiotics for a normal chest infection when I was in paediatrics, and the antibiotic I was on was incredibly effective for my chest. A lot of CFs are on it. Basically they got the dosage wrong, and the levels of the toxins that are in that antibiotic can kill the nerves in your ear, and they managed to do that. Basically they overdosed and killed it. We didn't find out for 6 months, obviously, because you've got no way of knowing that he didn't just go like that. My hearing is, at the moment, I've probably lost about 85%. All the higher frequencies are gone. Telephones, doorbells, anything like that, birds, ducks, you name it. When I first got my hearing aid that I'm wearing now, 2 years ago, me and Faye went down to a lake and there were like tons of ducks there and they were quacking, and I actually heard them for the first time because of the hearing aid in what is probably about 8 years, and it was a noise I didn't recognise. If I was to get a transplant, you know, fair enough, my lungs work again, but then I'm swapping it for, yeah, like all the problems that come with the meds, and I'm also swapping it for the risk of becoming completely deaf. So obviously, you know, it weighs in my mind a fair bit. To me, the hearing is more of a hindrance and more of an annoyance than the CF. The CF I can deal with. I can take pills to sort of suppress it or whatever and keep it, you know, controlled. Hearing, can't really do anything about it. Just a nice way to remember people, really, and people we've lost in the past, donors of people that have recently had transplants, and you know, a lot of people around the country do the same sort of thing, and we try and coordinate them at the same time. So, you know, do I want to be, you know, a completely deaf adult, basically? So, you know, sort of swapping one major thing for another major thing? Or do I want to sort of, you know, not last that long, sort of just last until my, you know, mid-30s, 40s maybe, and still have some of my hearing and go out like that sort of thing? It's a weird way of putting it, but it's how my mind works, so. But honestly, I don't know any other options other than the transplant, but possibly that's something that the Harefield appointment will bring up. So that's the sort of thing I want to talk to them about. So, you know, what other options are there apart from transplant sort of thing. But I honestly don't know.